There are still places in Scotland that seem to creep under the radar of most hikers. Occasionally, you find yourself in one of these places and simply cannot understand how there is no one else there. Today, we found ourselves in one such place. With sweeping ridgelines, towering pinnacles, and a view that has to be considered one of the best in Scotland, we were climbing Ben More Coigach and the Fiddler.
Good morning from a beautiful Scotland once again. We're still up here on holiday, just about halfway through the first week of our holiday. So today we're doing a mountain that's not very well known, to be honest, but it looks quite spectacular. Ben More Coigach, I think it's pronounced, or Coigach, and the Fiddler, which is probably slightly more well known. So there's supposed to be quite a good ridge walk up on top of Ben More Coigach, and then the Fiddler has quite incredible views over kind of into Assynt and up over Stack Polly and the other mountains in the distance. So it should be an interesting walk. It's about 7 miles. We're still recovering from doing Coigach the other day. That was such a long walk, but yeah, we're ready to go. Looking forward to it. It's quite a steep pull up. I'll show you in a minute. The sun is up there, so it's dazzling with me a bit, but yeah, it should be a really good walk, and we're looking forward to it. So I'll just show you where we're going. We just started from a little car park just back there. We're heading down. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the camera with the sun, but little white house that we make our way up there quite steeply. So it's quite a pull up there apparently onto the ridge, and then it kind of flattens out, and should be a nice high walk up there. So yeah, some amazing views that we can't really see them yet, but I think we'll get some cracking views from up there. So yeah, we should have a really good day. So we'll set off, and we'll bring you back on the way around. So we've just followed this deer fence for about 10 minutes. It's been really difficult walking, to be honest. It's just been so wet this past day, so it's really boggy. Just a faint path, and the sun, see it up there, just right on the horizon. So we've been staring into the sun, so I haven't been able to see where we're going. But the route was to follow the deer fence to the top corner, which is where we are now, and then break away to the left. So yeah, we'll be heading uphill now. But yeah, so quite a difficult start to the walk. I think in the winter months it'll be really wet and boggy. But yeah, we're managing. So yeah, I think the terrain changes a little bit now. It gets a bit more steep and rocky. So I'll go and catch Michelle up and see what we've got in store for us coming up. So our first obstacle of the day is this gorge, which runs all the way down the mountain from up there and right down to the sea. So there aren't many places you can cross apparently, but you can just about see where Michelle's heading, a faint path. So according to all the guides, there is a point you can get across, which isn't too bad. We did have a lot of rain yesterday, a lot of heavy rain, so it will be a little bit wetter than it has been, but I don't think it will be too bad because the past few weeks have been fairly dry up in Scotland, so we shouldn't have too much of an issue. So yeah, so we'll head over there and hopefully get across alright, and then you can see a path just winding up the edge of the kind of shoulder of the ridge there, up onto the tops. So we'll make our way up there and see how we get on. That view behind me, the summer isles out there, stunning. So we've just made it up to the top of the first, kind of onto the shoulder of the mountain, followed this ravine up. It's been very steep, very hard going. It's took us a while to get up there, but now we can see where we're going. Shell's heading in the wrong direction, that's my fault. So we're going up there, right up the front of the mountain, and you can see over there in the distance, that's where we finish up the kind of conical peak of the Fiddler. I'm not sure if that's the very top, but yeah, that's the way we come down. So yeah, hard work so far, but we're getting there slowly. So our mountain is disappearing. Hopefully it'll come back soon. So I'm not sure if you can make it out on the camera, but over there's about 10 deer just staring at us. We haven't seen many on this holiday, I think because it's been warm, they've been quite high up, but now it's cooled down. They're getting a bit lower off the hills. Yeah, nice to see them. No stags though. Yeah. Might see some more as we go around. Let's go! Charge! Oh, I love that. So we're on what I suppose you call the final ascent to the ridge. It's a bit difficult. For the last half a mile we've had no paths coming across that area. We got to the bottom of the crag and couldn't really find a way up. We've kind of come up onto this shelf and found a path. So I'm pretty sure we're on the right route now. So it just goes around to the left side of the main crags and then apparently takes you up onto the top. But not used to walking without any paths anywhere, so it's quite difficult to navigate. But yeah, I think we're on the right track now, and it's very steep, but I don't think there should be any serious problems. So yeah, we'll see how we get on coming up here. But the views are just incredible, really beautiful.
Yeah, I'm beautiful.
Michelle's beautiful. We're both shattered, but we're enjoying the views. We'll be watching the deer as well, which is nice. So yeah, we'll carry on up this kind of crag, hopefully get onto the summit ridge proper in a little bit. So we're not quite on the ridge, but we're not far off, and the views have just opened out kind of eastward. I think that's Ullapool in the distance. Don't know if you can see it. You can see where we were yesterday on Rue Lighthouse out on the peninsula there. Down there, that's quite a famous path apparently, the Posties path. Before there was a road round here, that was the only way to get to the settlement here. You had to walk around the coastline. It's supposed to be quite a spectacular walk actually, about a 3 or 4 mile walk up and down over the cliffs to get here. So yeah, it's absolutely stunning. But the clouds lowering a bit on some of the hills. Hopefully it'll stay away from us though. But yeah, amazing views. To the top of the first summit. There's two kind of peaks up on Ben More Coigach. This one is only 2 meters lower than the top summit, so it's nearly as high, but it's the most spectacular of the two. You can see where we're going, the ridge opens out. It's a fantastic ridge, that beautiful. And but where we've come is quite impressive as well. You can't actually see it there, it's just over the top of that little hill. But it's so spectacular. But it's really nice walking because it's we're on this sandstone, Torridon sandstone. It's so grippy, even when it's wet. It's almost impossible to slip on it. So you kind of feel safe up here, even though you are on some pretty exposed sections of rock. So yeah, the views are quite interesting. You can see over to Stackpolly there, Sullivan, Quinaig in the background, Canis, Culmore, Culbjerg. There's a little bit of weather moving in. I'm hoping it's going to miss us. We might get away with it. But yeah, it's kind of sweeping across. In fact, I can just feel a few spots now. But yeah, hopefully it'll stay dry for us. But yeah, look at those views out to the islands and the summer isles. It's absolutely incredible that there's just nobody here as well. I mean, this is, you know, you'd put it on par with Sharp Edge, this, or Striding Edge of the Lake District, and there's nobody here. It's absolutely incredible. So yeah, we'll enjoy the walk. I might try and get the drone out, do a bit of flying. Yeah, see what there is up there. But yeah, we'll carry on along the ridge. I would probably come back to you when we're on top of the actual peak of Ben More Coigach. So I don't know if you can make it out of the camera, but it's actually snowing. It was rain, then it was sleet, now it's a bit of snow. It's turned actually back to sleet, and it is stopping. But we've just seen a really impressive white-tailed eagle. Just took off from the rocks about 50 yards in front of us. I think I just maybe caught a bit of it on camera, but I'd kind of stopped my camera when it started flying. But yeah, it's just flown off into the distance, so we might see it again on the way around. But yeah, the weather's not quite as nice as it was earlier, but hopefully it's just a shower. But this ridge is incredible. We're really enjoying it. It's some brilliant little scrambles on it. So yeah, we're having a lot of fun. So yeah, not too far though. I think that's the top up there, and then we kind of head back down. So yeah, not too far along this ridge now. I wanted to get the drone out, but yeah, snow and sleet and rain, not great conditions for it. So we've made it to the top of Ben More Coigach. It's absolutely stunning. The rain's just stopped, but look at those views. That's the Fiddler that we're going up next, the pointy one. And then those views over to Stackpolly, incredible. So, yeah, we can see the rain down there sweeping away. And there's just a couple of people coming up. The first people we've seen all day, so I'm not going to do much filming. But yeah, brilliant ridge walk that. Really enjoyed it. It was a shame it rained and I couldn't get the drone out, but yeah, hopefully it'll stay dry now for the rest of the walk. So we'll see you when we're over on the Fiddler. So just set off walking from the top of Ben More Coigach, heading to the Fiddler. Just look at the ground that we're walking on though. It's so weird. This is on top of a mountain. There's sand everywhere. It's like being at the beach. This is like the stuff I have in our front garden at home. Really weird. But yeah, interesting geology up here. Amazing sandstones as well. Anyway, we'll carry on. It's just starting to rain again. So we're on top of the Fiddler. We've been here a while actually, but we could see the rain coming, so I wanted to get my drone out before the rain comes. It's absolutely incredible up here. I think it's one of the best views I've ever seen. Just look at that. You can see Stackpolly, Sullivan, Canis, Coigach that we did the other day. Then you got Culmore and Culbeg over to Ben More Ascent over there. And then all the fells to the south, which are just coming, the rain's coming back round again. But the summer isles out there, just absolutely stunning views. So yeah, we're going to head back down now. It's quite an easy path down. You can just see it there, kind of following the shoulder along there. There's quite a steady path down, so it's quite easy. But the rain is coming in again. We're about to get drenched, I think. So yeah, we're going to get togged up, then make the long trek down. So yeah, we'll get on with that. But we've enjoyed being up here, and fantastic views.
Just a bit cold.
Just a bit cold. Toby's hurt himself. He's limping really badly all of a sudden, so he's shivering. So Michelle's got his t-shirt on, and he's going for a bit of a ride.
He's got his foot in my pocket.
We have tried getting him in this before, so he does fit, so hopefully it'll work. We've never actually done it on a mountain. Look at that. I can take your rain cover if you want. Do you want me to put it on your back? Oh, super dog. Here we go. Ta-da!
It's going to get lighter on the way down.
So we're just getting back to the car. I didn't do much filming on the way down because it was raining and it was really hard actually. That last little bit, you can still see it up there. Really steep, and it just had water running down. It was so slippy. We went over a few times, but finally got back down. It's been about 8 miles altogether, so quite a long walk. but a really spectacular one. I'd love to do it again in some really nice weather, because it has rained a lot today, but even so, it was clear on the tops and we did get some amazing views. So yeah, but the wind's picked up now, so I think we were quite lucky there because it was so calm as well. And yeah, so we've enjoyed it. We've just met a lovely group of American tourists who were over. There was 5 of them, and they had a Scottish guide with them who took them up there. They didn't do the ridge, but they did the Fiddler and got onto the other summit as well, and then came back the same way. So yeah, nice to meet them. But yeah, really enjoyed the day. If you made it all the way through the video, thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel as well, that'd be fantastic. So thanks again, and we'll see you on our next adventure.